What's up? How y'all doing out there? Yours truly, the one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, aka Triple P, aka the Common Sense Podcast, your source for music, sports, politics, world events, and much, much more. Today I'm going to react to a video about a woman who created a video that went viral criticizing the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And her video gets banned just for giving her honest opinion. So before we do that, let's give you a word from one of our sponsors.
Are you a musician looking for music marketing and promotion? Then look no further than Promo Palace LLC, your one-stop shop for all music promotion services. Services include Spotify playlist pitching, YouTube video promotion, record pool promotion, blog placements, radio airplay promotion, SoundCloud promotion, and much more. With over 2,000 customers and over 10 years of experience in online promotion, Promo Palace LLC is a company you can trust. For more info, please go to promopalace.biz. See you there.
That's right. You heard the beautiful lady. Check us out, promopalace.biz. Your one-stop shop for all online marketing and promotion services. Just got done processing orders right before this podcast. Don't forget the New Litter apparel merch is also available at promopalace.biz. Just click on merchandise. If you're a dog lover, a cat lover, or animal rights activist, you will love the New Litter apparel. Promopalace.biz merchandise. All right, so let's get into it. I think this is the Geeks and Gamers podcast. I could be wrong. Oh, no, my bad. RK Outpost.
We knew from the beginning that when it comes to the newest Marvel release, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which grossed $120 million less than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness did in its opening weekend, we knew that there was going to be some things you weren't allowed to say. You weren't going to be allowed to criticize this film. In fact, there were some people even before it came out that said, you know what? If you're a white guy, don't even bother going to watch this on opening weekend. Of course, those were few and far between, but there are some people that are very, very serious about that sort of thing. Well, as it turns out,
let me stop real quick before he really gets into it. That is the worst marketing strategy ever. Because you don't see hip hop saying, hey, white people, don't buy our album. A large part of the success in hip hop is sales from white consumers. So that is the dumbest marketing strategy ever. Hey, white people, don't go. Like, if a business told me that, they would never get my money. You know, I wouldn't care what movies they drop afterwards. Even if it was an all-white movie, you wouldn't get my money after that. I mean, that's the worst marketing strategy ever. Hey, white people, don't come watch our movie. The only color that matters in the business world is green. Green, people, green. Let's go.
but it turns out even if you're a black woman and you say the wrong thing, people will do anything and everything they can to try to censor you and try to make sure that nobody hears your opinion. That's exactly what happened to somebody the other day. YouTuber Courtney Michelle reports that TikTok censored her video criticizing Black Panther Wakanda Forever as feminist propaganda. And we see this time after time. We hear Hollywood, we hear these people in the entertainment industry say, you know what's really important? Female voices, female representation. But then as soon as one female stands up and says something that doesn't align with what they want, they try to cancel that person. Same goes for a black person. Hey, we need diversity. We need people of color. We need those voices out there. But if somebody says something that goes against the grain, well, that person, no, they need to shut up. They don't have the right opinion. And we see it happening once again with Wakanda Forever. YouTuber and TikToker Courtney Michelle reports that TikTok censored her video that criticized Black Panther Wakanda Forever as feminist propaganda. She shared her thoughts to TikTok and YouTube back on November 11th. And I want to let you hear this. I did see this going around out there. I saw people clipping this out, sharing it everywhere. It was going pretty viral on TikTok.
And I agree with her.
Let's see why.
1000%.
So I just left seeing Wakanda Forever, and I'm pissed. I am pissed because if pushing an agenda was a movie, this would be in the forefront of that. This was Woman King on steroids. If you think that I'm gonna believe 100-pound black woman soaking wet is just an almighty warrior and can just body dudes like it's no tomorrow, come on. Like, instead of Wakanda, it should have been called Where Are the Men? Because they was not there, they were not present, and the ones that was there was weak.
Now, you can see why this would irritate some people. Serious. You can see why people would want this silence. Because it's one thing when I sit here and make these criticisms, people are going to brush it off, all that stuff. But when you have a black woman out here saying, hey, listen, this movie was far too much feminist propaganda in this piece of shit. That actually is very, very meaningful.
But all the women that was in the movie was just brolic, built, strong Hercules. What is this saying to us? Perpetuating the idea of the strong black woman and a subservient black effeminate man. I just think it's disgusting. I'm completely upset by the movie. And, man, if this Kyrie Irving didn't teach me anything, it's... when you put your life, career in the hands of other people that don't look like you, then they can make you do whatever they want you to do. And this movie does not represent what African culture is. It doesn't represent what our culture needs to be. So, nah, I'm good on Wakanda.
Like, she blasted that thing. And it looks like some people are a little unhappy. It looks like some people reported that. Of course they were. Because she gave her honest criticism of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Just like so many people have been.
And, let me tap in real quick. I used to go live on TikTok because I could actually get more viewers on TikTok live than other streaming platforms, but I would also get blocked quicker and kicked off a live because people are sensitive. This is the thing, man. It's so pathetic that we live in a world where if you don't like what somebody has to say, then don't fucking listen. Don't fucking tune in. Don't fucking listen. But you got these people that be following people. They'll follow people like Trump, but they hate him. Why the fuck would I follow anybody I fucking hate? That's the dumbest shit on the fucking planet. And if you're following people you fucking hate, I mean, you're asking to be pissed off every fucking day. You're asking to be, have your panties in a fucking bunch and be a sensitive motherfucker and shit, man. Like, you're poking the fucking bear and then you get mad when the bear fucking bit smacks your ass. How about you don't poke the fucking bear, you don't get bit smacked by the fucking bear. I never used this term, and I've heard a couple of people use it, and my friend used it other. You motherfuckers is just butt hurt. Even a friend of mine was saying the other day, a African American friend of mine was saying that Black Americans, they are searching for an identity. And what did she just say? This video does not represent African culture, nor does it represent the culture that she would want to represent for Black people, or that she thinks should represent for Black people. And Thomas Sowell said that most Black Americans were stripped of their culture and adopted the culture of white rednecks, which is not a very good, it's not a very productive, goal-orientated culture to follow behind. I live in the South, and rednecks, they do a lot of cussing, a lot of drinking. They're not very goal-orientated, very successful. They rely on generational wealth a little too much for my taste. Well, let's see what else he's got to say real quick.
Say, well, then you're going to get blasted for it. And that's exactly what happened. In a recent video upload, Michelle now reports that TikTok has removed that video for attacks and slurs on the basis of protected attributes. So a black woman gives her opinion about the depiction of black men and women in Wakanda Forever, and you censor her. You remove that video. Absolutely insane. And I guarantee, just knowing TikTok, I guarantee it got mass flagged by a bunch of people that were pissed that she didn't like the movie. That's how sensitive and butthurt these people are. Now, I'm going to have my opinion. I have a strong opinion. You know what? Anybody else is free to have theirs. But when you start flagging, that is when it comes to just the ultimate weak bitch-made shit. And evidently, that's what they did to her. But listen to this update.
So yesterday I made a post about Wakanda Forever and how I thought that it perpetuated the idea of the strong, independent black woman and the feminization and the emasculation of black men.
Yep.
Posted it on TikTok. And this is what I got. I got a violation. Okay, they removed my video. Now, mind you, it was hitting about almost 100K, and then they removed it because of my opinion. I didn't attack anyone. I didn't make any kind of derogatory slurs. But because I gave my opinion on what I think is being propagated through the media time and time again of black people, I got a violation. If y'all don't see the silencing of people's opinion that's different and that not willing to go with the go along, get along gang. And I'm going to obviously appeal, but I was hot. Who am I discriminating against? I'm a black woman. I can talk about black people.
You know what? She's right. And you know what really is pathetic about this? TikTok is defending a hate group. Feminists are a hate group. They're a group that hates men, all men, white men, black men, single men, straight men. They hate men unless they're probably gay. Unless they're gay or transgender, they'll probably support them. But if you're a straight man, black man, white man, brown man, orange, green, purple, they hate you. Feminist is a hate group. So you're defending. This is where these double standards and these hypocrisies come in. You persecute one hate group and defend another, So thank you for tuning in, Paul Pickett Podcast. And I'm out.